Hey, beautiful creatures. What's up? How are you guys doing? Welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name's Amy. If this is your first time here, hello, how are you? I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, I really appreciate you. Oops, I shook the, I'm sorry, I shook my camera. I appreciate you guys supporting my channel, and a lot of you are great friends, so I really appreciate you. All right. Update on my teeth. The extraction went well, and I'm feeling really good. My jaw hurts, but other than that, I'm doing well, and I have found a great doctor who is going to help me fix my teeth. So, yeah, uh, it's kind of strange sometimes how things work out. Yeah. So let's get a reading here now. I have had an interesting request from Spirit upon waking. I'm doing a kind of a reading on Astral. What's going on for you in Astral? Okay, I've never done this before. I've done past lives and things like that, but I don't really talk much about what goes on in Astral. So, for many of you that don't know, Astral is the realm of dreams. It's the etheric realm. It's where it's where you go when you sleep. You don't have to be asleep to go there. You can meditate or have visionary experiences of it. I'm going to use the Akashic Tarot to do this. I'm going to try not to shake the camera as much as I did the other day. Let's see here. I'm going to do a pyramid. That's what I call it. It's from actually the Akashic Tarot book. It's a very helpful spread. I do it with other cards as well. The bottom row, the first row, is going to be where we're at. So the energy that's going on. I feel big energy in the Akashic right now. The Astral, the Akashic always has big energy, but the Akashic records are something you can't, it's like a supercomputer for the universe. All your lifetimes, all your experiences, all your multidimensional realities are stored in the Akashic. And you can access that at night as well through Astral, through meditation. Okay. I have 4 cards, please. Okay, I'm going to take these two, this one, and then I'm going to take this. I'm going to do, being very specific this morning. Okay, best messages. What's going on in Astral? Oh, I got 2. Okay, I'll take it. Okay. So this is the energy we're in. This is the energy we're moving into. And let me move all this stuff here. And this is going to be the outcome. All right. If things progress the way they are, or how, this is going to be okay. I'm getting instructions here. This is going to be what is coming from what's going on in Astral. Okay, I literally just woke up, so sometimes this happens. I wake up and they're like, "Hey, get up." Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. 2 worlds. Hilarion. The 8 of Keys and the King of Keys. Oh, the 8 of Keys, the Master Artisan, and the King of Keys. Okay, sorry, I touched the microphone. All right, guys, so I'm feeling like for many of you in Astral, you're dreaming of loved ones, passed on loved ones. I think you're getting messages. If this isn't passed off on loved ones, then a lot of the conversations you're having in dream time are your guides coming through to talk to you. And this 2 worlds, for me, I'm feeling like a bridging of the 2 worlds. I feel like for some of you, this energy that you're dealing with in Astral is helping you to wake up. There is a pathway that is open for you. I'm feeling it here. I'm feeling this window as a pathway, as a doorway, a window that's opened up for you to go into a different kind of path. It's interesting. It's as if the possibility of this path wasn't available to you, I'm hearing 6 months ago, but it is now. And it's a journey about self-mastery. It's a journey about crafting your life. and bridging the two worlds. So for many of you, your psychic abilities are becoming either getting online or they're increasing. The level of empathy and compassion you are feeling may increase as well. You may find yourself down, especially if at night you're dreaming of passed on loved ones or loved ones that you've lost, loved ones that you don't see anymore, whether there's no contact or they've passed on or something's happened. But for many of you, this is guides. These are spirits that you know. I feel like there is a sense of direction coming with the King of Keys here. I feel like you're being guided on a deep, deep level. Now, for many of you that don't believe in astral, this is subconscious messaging coming through using archetypes during dream time. Archetypes are part of our collective. We can go back in ancient history and see different archetypes forming and being used over and over by different cultures as well. Archetypes can be gateways. So you may be being drawn to a certain kind of God form, guide, religious path, type of meditation, that kind of thing. It's part of this doorway. If you're being called to a time in history, that is a doorway as well, a window to a truth about one of your multi-dimensional selves, and you're being asked to bring those gifts and abilities from that lifetime, from that experience forward. Okay, we have the garden. A lot of peace and calm with that. We have the Queen of Keys, the King of Keys. Okay. And we have up in the air. This up in, this is interesting. Usually up in the air feels a little chaotic, okay? This up in the air, this feels like peace coming through, okay? And it's interesting because the king is looking at the castle and she's looking off the top, the tower of the castle towards him. He's looking towards her. Okay, so this may be your person in astral. You may be having conversations. You guys may be talking. Your higher selves may be talking. For some of you, y'all are getting together in astral. Okay, I'm not really going to go any more into that. We have the garden here. I feel a sense of peace and calm coming from this door opening, this window opening. You just have to walk through it. And I almost feel like you're standing outside this gateway, and spirits, God forms, whatever paradigm you resonate with, they're talking to you. Your passed on loved ones are talking to you about this gateway, this doorway, this window that's going to bring you a lot of peace. I'm also feeling plenty, and I'm feeling like we're in the balloon. We're not looking at the balloon sailing away. We're in the balloon, and we are with our focus. We are driving the balloon where we want to go. And I feel like what's happening here in astral, what the doorway you're walking through is going to take you into this balloon. And you know what? You're going to be in such a state of peace and calm about your life that you're going to allow the universe to float this balloon where it needs to go. Okay? There'll be less of a feeling like I have to work on my manifestations. I have to work really hard. I have to put everything into it. No, through this experience in astral, your dream time, however you resonate, you are going to literally be like, you know what? I'm going to get in my flow. I'm going to do what I need to do. And I'm going to allow the universe to bring me adventure, to bring me the pathway, and to help me just float along the pathway and allow the universe to bring me what I need. The outcome here, what's going to come from this, loving elementals and the treasure. 2 of keys, 3 of roses. Okay, I'm feeling like you're going to have more psychic hits in this life. You're going to feel when you need to make a decision, you're going to just know which way to go. This sense of doubt is going to leave, okay, because you're going to know there's validation coming through for you guys. A lot of validation. I'm going to get some numbers here so we can get some signs and synchronicities of validations. I feel a lot of Fae energy as well, a lot of earth energy. So connecting with nature is really important, staying grounded. And I feel like, okay, I'm not sure I've ever gotten this either. I'm feeling that Gaia's energy, it's present in these elementals, these fae, whatever you want to call it, nature spirits. These are the kind of spirits that you go out into the forest, and sometimes you'll hear something in the forest and it sounds strange. Many times it's it's an elemental, and they're not scary, but they're protective of the planet. Okay, they're like, some of these elementals are Gaia's guardians. All right, the treasure. So you are going to get what you've been wanting. You're going to manifest it, but you have to let go. It's interesting because as humans, we feel like, oh, if I want to get to a goal, I got to work harder. I got to put more energy into it. I got to be more driven. But what I'm getting from spirit is it's time to relax and understand that you've done the work. You've done the manifestation. You've put your energy into it. You're working hard, and the universe is going to bring it to you. You need to relax and enjoy your life. You can't just be living for that moment. You have to live every day, okay? All right. Okay. Oh, wow, we got threes. Threes, three, three, three. Okay, and a one and a five. Feeling threes are going to be really powerful signs of alignment. So watch out for threes when you start seeing threes on the clock, when you start seeing threes anywhere repeating. Know that you're aligning with this. You're going to get what you've been working for. But here's the thing. If you haven't been working on what you want, you need to start. Because if you don't put the energy out there of the work, it's not going to manifest. The universe will bring it to you. And by all means, ask the universe to help you. Ask them for help. Because the universe, your guides, they won't help you unless you ask. They will not interfere. And I feel like for many of you, that's what dream time's about. You are maybe for the first time having dreams about entities, spirits, beings, maybe a grandmother or a child, something. And maybe, not maybe, but for many of you, they're helping guide you through this doorway. And I feel like there's resistance to the door. There always is, because it feels different. This whole energy here feels very different. Yeah, okay. Astral's also the realm of magic, but it's not the only realm. There's many realms around us, many dimensional spaces, and they all have wonderful energy and gifts to give. So I feel like for many of you, oh wow, okay, they want to talk about this. I think for many of you, you have jumped a timeline. And that's controversial, okay? But you're jumping a timeline, and that's what this energy is. You are actually walking through the window, the doorway of that timeline. So claim your independence. Yes. Go your own way. Do your thing. You don't have to follow anybody else's path. You don't have to follow anybody else's advice right now except your own internal guidance and your own energies around you, the spirit beings, ancestors. A lot of ancestor energy coming through. I feel like many of you are having like sit down talks with many of your ancestors in astral. Okay, surrender now. Exactly. Yes, it's time just to allow the universe to bring you what you want, what you've been working on. Just allow it. Freedom is yours. Yes, independence, freedom, surrender now. So through surrendering to the flow of your life, you're going to gain independence and freedom. You're going to have the ability to take care of yourself and take care of others. I feel like for some of you, this is about getting your heart song, your soul mission, your life purpose out there into the world. And life purpose can be different for different people. You may be being called to do charity work. You may be being called to write a book. You may be called to start an ice cream business. It's different for everyone. And what to others may not look like a traditional life purpose, helping the collective, that doesn't matter, because most people don't understand that life purposes aren't always about, becoming a guru and teaching people and all that stuff kind of, life purpose is about living the highest and most happy, elevated frequency for your life and helping your collective, helping the people, helping the energies that flow around you to flow better and to be healed, and for all of us to be in a really good place. It's not about money. It's not about power. It's about flow. It's about living your truth that makes you, how do I put this? As you live your truth and your life purpose, your frequency raises. it gets higher and higher and higher. And you become a more pure, and I don't mean pure as in, purity. I mean pure as in your frequency becomes more refined. And you draw magical people to you, you draw beings, you draw opportunities. Life begins to inflow to you as you surrender to the magic of what the universe is doing. And it may not feel great. I think it's unfair and not true to tell people that when the universe starts to move, it's all going to feel wonderful. The last 2 years of my life, where I've really been working with the energy around me and trying to flow and moving into flow, it hasn't felt great all the time. In fact, 80% of the time, it's been really hard, okay? But that 20% has been so powerful. The good has been so powerful that it's helped me keep going. It's helped me propel myself forward. And so, if you're going through a hard time, just know there is a deeper purpose for that. There's a purging and a cleansing of energies. And purging and cleansing and healing, it doesn't always feel great. And I think we're doing a disservice to people by telling them, oh, it's smooth sailing. Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you, it may not be smooth sailing. This may be a little difficult, okay? Because you are walking through a new gateway that you've earned. But this surrender is not easy, especially when your life keeps telling you this is wrong, that is wrong, you're not good enough, you're not where you should be. Let me tell you something. For what many of you have been through, you are exactly where you should be. You cannot compare yourself to other people. They haven't lived your life. For many of you who have been through trauma and you judge yourself against others, just know that if they had walked in your shoes, they wouldn't be as far as you are right now. You have gotten very far on your journey, and you're developing this master craftsman artisan, the master artisan frequency. You're becoming a professional you, if you know what I'm saying. Like you are learning your strengths, you're learning your weaknesses. And that's what a good strategist does. They learn their strengths, they learn their weaknesses, they know what they need to work on. That's part of the purging process, is figuring out what your strengths are. Many of us have been told for many, many years what our weaknesses are by people outside of ourselves, judging us, labeling us. And it's time for us to remove the labels and decide for ourselves who we are. And as we surrender to the flow of the universe and understand that what may feel really awful is actually a gift, because you're going to get to purge that. You're feeling it so you can feel it and release it and heal and move forward. And for many of you, purging, healing, and releasing is going to get you through this doorway, this window, okay? So have faith in your journey. Have faith in yourself. Don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do, all right? It's your life. It's your universe. No one but you knows the truth of your universe. You experience it every day. No one else does. So when people judge us, they have no idea what's really going on. All they see is what's on the outside. They don't know about the heart of your universe and what's going on in there and the deep purging and healing that's going on. So don't allow judgment of others to limit you, or for the judgment of others or the negativity saying, oh, it's too late or whatever. Okay, reject that, and within yourself find your own truth and listen to it. Be guided by it, because there's an energy here that the universe, your guides, are trying to get you free from this. I feel oppressive, repressive energy, and it's going to happen. It is happening, and you got to let go. There, literally, you could actually have a moment where you say, I'm going to let go and flow with the universe. And you can feel it energetically shift, okay? I'm not saying that you don't have any control over your life. What I'm saying is, as you begin to be open to the flow, you're going to be able to be aware of when these difficult circumstances rise. You're going to become aware of what you're healing through that. It's going to help you. It's going to validate your life. It's going to validate your experiences. So look for those threes. 3 has been a really important number the last couple of days. So, all right. Also, I'm getting cats. Cats are going to be a sign for you guys as well. So, yeah, that's what I got. Oops, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't shake the. I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you for joining me. And you guys enjoy your moments, okay? Because that's where life is, all right? And I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.